and welcome to the Peddling Prince's Podium. I'm your host, John Nardelli, and Marie is with me here today.
Hello.
Hey. Well, actually, she just dropped over to pay a visit while I was in the middle of doing the intro for this show this week, and I thought it was appropriate to include her because the show is actually about her this week. After the amazing response we got for when Madeline needed to get into the nursing home, I thought perhaps my viewers might have some ideas how to help Marie with a problem that's been a problem for her since
Almost 10 years now.
Now, Marie is on social assistance right now, but she really doesn't want to stay on it because it doesn't pay enough money, for one thing. She's a very hard worker, and she would prefer to earn her own money anyway. The only problem is she's having trouble getting into the workforce because of a medical problem, a calcaneal spur, or otherwise known as a heel spur. Basically, the normal heel has a rounded bone, but hers has literally a little sharp spike sticking out of underneath, and it digs into the flesh of her foot as she walks. And as you can imagine, this is extraordinarily painful. I actually did a little kind of informal interview with her about it a few days ago.
At the time, I was in an awful lot of pain, and I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know where the pain was coming from all the time. I don't know how many years, 8 years, 9 years, I don't know. I've been suffering, like I said, off and on, trying to cope with it, day after day, many a times trying to cope with it. It's not easy trying to sleep and get up in the morning and try to go about my day, go to work, suffering with pain, trying to get the job done each day, and no, impossible. How can I get out and get a job, and try to be on my feet, like I said, for 8 or 9 hours a day, like I said, in constant pain all the time. Like, I've been to doctors, I had all kinds of injections in my heel, and the injections only last for 2 weeks. The pain is back again. I told my worker many a times, if she wants me, to get out there and get a job, then I basically want something done with my feet. That's what I said to her. She said, what do you mean something done with your... I want the proper footwear, lady. I told her I basically went to Eastside Orthopedic. I went to Dr. Collicutt. He told me the same thing, you need the custom-made shoes. And that's when I went back and I told her. She just gave me that impression that she didn't want to give me the money. $300 or $400 is too much. She said to me, what did you try a Pharmasave? And I said, Pharmasave? No, lady, I want the shoes from Eastside Orthopedic,
Now, at this point, you might be thinking, well, the worker's probably come across people with problems like this before. Maybe she's right. Maybe she doesn't have to spend money on a custom shoe. Okay, well, she took the shoes that the worker encouraged her to buy to Eastside Orthopedic. And here's what they had to say about them.
She looked at the shoe, the lady up there, she said, what is this? They're not even custom made, she said. Basically, she said, these are not the right kind of shoes for you to be wearing, she said to me. So, that's what my worker told me to go and get, so that's what what I was wearing for a year and a half, I was wearing them.
Now, I've been talking to a few people about this since then, and I found out that this is not an uncommon occurrence. What happens is a doctor will say that a person needs this, and then a person that's on social assistance will go to community service and say, well, I need the money for this. This is what the doctor said I need. And they try to tell them, well, no, you don't need that. You can save money if you do this. Yeah. But then when you take this that they told you you'd save money on to the doctor says, are they nuts? This is not what you need. So basically, Marie is caught between a rock and a hard place. She wants to get out to work, but can't because of her foot. She also wants to further her education. She never completed high school and would like to get that. Again, however, with a bad foot, it's hard to get around.
It affects my back, my upper part, my back, the lower part. It affects my legs, my knees. It's just constant pain all the time. 24/7 I'm in pain. Like right here now, trying to sit up straight, my back is just...
Well, you don't have to sit up straight, hon. I set up the camera so you didn't have to, You just relax,
That's what I say to you, relax, chill out.
I'd like to help Marie, but I don't have the money to pay for the shoe, and maybe someday I might, but I'm in the middle of some financial issues right now. It's going to be at least, another 9-10 months before I can even think about that. So what I was hoping is that maybe somebody out there might have some suggestions. So in a nutshell, does anyone out there have any ideas how Marie can get this footwear she needs so badly? If you have any suggestions, or if you can help us in any way, my email address is in the doobly-doo below. Just drop me a line and put Marie in the subject line so I'll know that you're writing about this. I'd like to thank you all for watching the Peddling Princess Podium. I'm your host, John Ardelli.
Marie Stewart.
My lovely lady. And I hope to see you all again here next week. Bye for now.